I believe that the greatest weapon the enemy uses against us today isn't poverty, sickness, or even sin. It is identity crisis. This is a battle that began the moment man fell in the Garden of Eden. From that moment, humanity lost something far more valuable than comfort. We lost who we are. When you look around the world today, corruption, broken homes, crimes, addiction, depression, you can trace so much of it back to one root cause. We don't know who we are. When you don't know your identity, you can easily be swayed. You will believe anything that sounds convincing. You will live your life reacting to other people's definition of you, brands, trends, society, opinions. In Eden, the serpent didn't tempt Eve with an apple. He tempted her with doubt. He said, "Did God really say?" That question wasn't about fruit. It was about identity. And from then on, man has lived questioning himself. Am I enough? Am I valuable? Do I matter? But the salvation story, the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus was God's loud answer to that doubt. Through Christ, God restored what Adam lost, our sense of belonging and identity. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17 says, "If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has gone, the new has come." That is identity. That is who you are. Not your mistakes, not your trauma, not your failures, but who God says you are. Paul understood this. That is why in almost every epistle, he reminds believers of their identity. Chosen, redeemed, heirs of the promise, seated with Christ. He knew that transformation begins with self-awareness in Christ. Think about it. A person with amnesia wakes up fearful and cautious because they've lost their memory. They've lost identity. And many of us are walking through life like that, cautious, confused, and afraid because we have forgotten who we are in God. But when you remember who you are, confidence returns, purpose returns, hope returns. So today, I challenge you, stop letting culture define you. Stop letting failure label you. Go back to your roots, your divine origin. Because only when you know who you are can you truly become all God designed you to be. As my mentor said, know thyself and blossom. My name is Ike Ojibe, and this is my unsolicited advice.